state is what matters. It's the way in which you feel that conducts all of the interactions of your relationships, your health, your finances, everything. So you have to find ways to overcome the feelings. The only way to construct from within yourself is with unconditional love. When people get stuck into negative states, they get stuck at certain levels where it seems to them that they're making the best decision possible because they're doing it rationally. And I should point out that your rationality is different from everyone else's rationality. There's no absolute rationality. But when you do something that you think is rational, the people don't recognize that it's coming from the negative energy. And then when you take an action that way, well, I mean, that is karma, first of all, if you know anything about that. But even not from that perspective, if you're doing that repetitively, you're making a bad experience, you're making a bad experience, you're making a bad experience. You're having a bad experience. There's always a justification. Always. That when you perceive things, when you think you're the judge of that's good and that's bad, and yes to this and no to this, and you set this emotionally in your body so that you feel a certain way, or you feel a certain way about that, and you start to try to be attaching more to one side and not less to this side. When you start attaching things this way, you create suffering. People get stuck a lot in situations that they don't understand, and they get scared of that. It's not usually the external circumstances that drive this. It's usually just how you respond. So please explain to me, if you get scared because you don't know something, how is that different from pessimism? There's clearly a higher order to everything that we can't see, we can't understand and see how it works, but it does work. There has to be something that is making things ordered. And you have to know that. Because if you don't know that, then you get stuck in fear all the time. Because you have the fear, you make more of it. And that leads to very bad things in your future. It is through the way in which you see things that they are made